I'm talking to Rick Archer here in Coney Island. Rick, I want to tell you about an experience I just had outside. I didn't walk 2 blocks within a 5-minute period, and I saw a fight.
Okay.
I saw 2 people rooting through garbage cans for food. Are you surprised that I saw that within a 5-minute period?
To tell you the truth, no. Coney Island has went through a lot of changes. Like I said before, my mom, she been living here 16 years, 2007, Surf Avenue, right across the street from the baseball field, at Keyspan Park. By the time I came to live with her, at the time when I was living with her, I say about in 75, 76, around that time, yeah, 75, 76. A lot of things been going on, besides, the drugs hit the community hard with the crack thing. That has a lot to do with it. Less jobs, that's number 2. Not enough things for the kids in the community to do, as young folks, not only just older people too, but the young people too. I think that has a lot to do with it. When young people don't have things to do, it causes a lot of crime, a lot of disturbance in the areas that you live in as far as the buildings. Older people get scared to go in the buildings, go up into the elevator, scared they might be robbed. I remember a couple of times I used to have to ride my mom up in the elevator when she used to go and get a check cash or something, go to a check cashing place, take care of money, make sure she get up in the elevator safely, She lived on the 16th floor. I mean, it's ridiculous. And for real talk, that's a problem, because we came up differently. I originally came out of Brownsville, and the ghetto was the ghetto then. People just didn't understand that, ghetto then was totally different. You had the abandoned building next to where you lived at with the rats and the roaches running through it. I lived with my mom and my grandma lived since when I was young. I remember, I can think back the time when I used to have to put a rag under the door to stop the rats from coming up in the building, with the apartment we lived in. So we always thought that Coney Island was a luxury to be, when we used to come out to go on the cyclone ride and go when the parachute ride was working, that was a beautiful thing. Hey man, we're going out to Coney Island. If we had $20, that was a lot of money then, you know what I mean? Yeah man, that's not new. It's you not to see that. I think it really got stronger seeing things like that about 2003 and 2002. You start seeing them changes like that. Like I said, the drugs has a lot to do with it. Not having a certain amount of jobs for the young people. Older people losing their jobs. And you have a lot of older people going to drugs. That's grandparents. Just, I was saying earlier, just to have somebody, at the age of 50 want to be a crackhead, that's ridiculous. You got 5 grandkids. I mean, I'm 53. Soon we'll be 53 in July 19th, God spare my life. But, I don't even try to even think that way. I'm trying to keep my feet on ground, take care of my son. I just got custody of my son. And try to look after my mom, which she live, like I said, live over here, and do a lot of things to help the kids in the community. I have coached basketball tournaments, things like that. Worked in the PAL system, Boys and Girls Club, you know what I mean? Do community things for the community. Yeah, that's, you ain't seen nothing new. No, that ain't, yeah, No.
Okay.
When you saw it, yes.
Okay, great.